and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel in the first place. Today we have a Mikasa listener. This one is going to be shorter, and it's a modern AU, so this is the start of Attack on Titan, so let's go ahead and get into it. If there are some places you're uncomfortable going to, it's crowded places like airports, or in your situation, a train station. As a matter of fact, all places involving transport are sometimes the worst, with all of the people coming and going, especially the rude ones who didn't care if they bumped into you or roll your feet with their heavy luggages. Despite all that, you have a reason for being there, a very good reason. Checking the monitors on the wall to see which train will be leaving or arriving, you found the one you were looking for, and saw the train you were interested in, estimated to arrive in about half an hour. You made your way outside, trying not to bump into anyone on the way. You sat down on one of the many benches, waiting for that train to arrive. Though you were uneasy around large crowds, you couldn't help but be excited. Since middle school, you were friends with someone and her two other friends, and coming high school, the two of you started dating. Sure, she's quiet and keeps to herself, but she's actually a sweetheart. You found her to be beautiful, as well as adorable, especially whenever she smiles. She tends to overwork herself, so you usually have to bring her down to earth, not to mention that she's overprotective, especially towards you. Whenever someone is mean to you, she would send them a death glare and silently threaten them off, making the other person quiver in fear before running. Both of you supported each other and were there for each other whenever the two of you were going through some tough times. She's the reason why you were at the train station in the first place. Your girlfriend left to attend college from out of state, and she's coming home for winter break. Though she is busy most of the time because of classes and having a part-time job, she would always sometimes find some time to talk to you, either by phone or webcam. Just thinking about her brings a smile to your face as you cover your nose and mouth with your scarf. There were sounds of the train coming up on the tracks. You slowly turned your head and saw the train slowing on the tracks, as it slowly pulls to a stop. After a couple of minutes, the doors opened and all of the passengers were getting off. You stood up from your spot on the bench, looking around to find where your girlfriend was at. You let out a big smile when you see a certain black-haired woman with a red scarf around her neck getting off, pulling a couple of luggages with her. "Mikasa," you said, waving your arm up in the air. Your girlfriend, Mikasa Ackerman, turned her head and saw you. She smiled upon seeing you, making her way over. "Listener," she said. She dropped her luggage as she pulled you in for a hug. It had been so long since the two of you had been in physical contact, so you simply clutched onto her, leaning your head against her shoulder. She moved her head where her face touches your hair, taking in the scent of it. "I miss you so much," she whispered. "I miss you too, Mikasa," you whispered back. You slightly pulled back and both of you smiled. You always find Mikasa smiles to be adorable. You closed your eyes and leaned in, your lips meeting hers. She kissed you back, which you smiled. After a minute, you pulled away, looking into her metallic eyes once more. She pulled away and knelt down to pick up her luggage before standing back up. "Do you want me to carry one for you?" you asked. She nodded, offering you one of her luggages as you held it for her. "Thanks. Ready to go?" you asked. "Sure," she said, giving you a smile. You took her hand, your fingers interlacing with hers. Both of you walked away, going home to catch up. Something tells you that you'll love the time you spend with her, making up for lost time. Alright, so that's the end of this one. I hope you enjoyed. If you're in the live chat, thank the moderators. Otherwise, music link, fanfic link, Discord link, and thumbnail art link are all in the description. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye!